So today we took one loss and one break even. That one loss should have been a win, and that one break even also should have been a win. And I'll go over both of them. The strategy still works. I'm just refining and perfecting my trade management, and that's the last piece of puzzle I believe for me. And then another thing, we added a silver to our to the list of the assets that we're gonna trade in. So specifically micro silver, because the regular silver each tick is worth $25. You don't want to mess with regular silver until you either have a larger account like 150,000 or plus. For a regular $50,000 account, a micro silver is perfectly fine. But even micro silver is a little bit too aggressive. It's like trading at one contract on NQ. So I've been watching silver, of course, gold as well. Silver didn't give us much of an opportunity, except maybe here, closing below this daily gap. Gold, we woke up around here, market closed below both of these. We marked our POIs, but the price didn't came above the weekly or the hourly or the daily. It's just straight one now. NQ, however, with the two trade that we took, it was on NQ. So we marked our POI as the 4 hour and that's the daily. So we hit the daily. So once we hit the daily, before the market opens, there's less probability of good clean downwards movement because the liquidity is already taken. This is daily indication. I color code everything, so it's for me it's easier to remember. So this candle close, AM candle, mark my stuff, set an alert. Got on the chart somewhere around here, around 9:30ish. For me, it's like 8:30. So I saw this huge upward movement, and if we would have closed above this 4 hour indication, I would have started looking for long. Even here, when you close above multiple swing highs, come and take the 4 hour, then we immediately start going down. I'm very cautious because the market may just do this, come down here and start going back up. And the one way I try to avoid getting trapped is I mark the 5 minute gap. So 5 minute gap here. So I believe I marked it somewhere around here. And I jumped the gun a little bit on this one. So as soon as we closed below it at 9:51, we closed below the POI. We have inversed the 1 minute and the 5 minute gap with this one last candle because this 1 minute gap wasn't inversed. So that one inversed, the 5 minute gap was inversed. And I got in right here. I got in as soon as it closed, I got in right here. I should have put a limit order somewhere around here. But the market was moving so clean that I was like, you know what? It's probably not gonna give me an opportunity. And of course, as soon as you say that, then the market is like, psych, you thought. So I was targeting this low again because the 9:30 opened, and 9:30 opened and didn't take out these equal lows. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna target these equal lows. Or for a quick 1-to-1, I'm gonna target somewhere around here. So I was like, that's gonna be my 1-to-1. Got in, set my stop loss at 1-to-1, and I went to the bathroom. And by the time I was back, of course, the stop loss hit. So there's one thing I preached in a couple of last videos, and it's one thing that I always have to remind myself because I still do it sometimes. So And one of the rule is do not trade in your profit and loss. So what do I mean by that? So don't have a rigid rule of like, oh, I'm only willing to lose $500, or I'm willing to lose $100, or I'm willing to lose $200. So because if you have that type of rigid stop loss rule, stuff like this will happen. What's the clear point of invalidation in this trade? Because what's happening? We are going down, up, down, up, down, up, down, and then we finally get there. But what's the correct point of invalidation on this trade? Technically, a correct point of invalidation is here. So if the price goes technically slightly above it, because sometimes the price likes to come, create an equal high, and then continues, which makes the whole trade less probable to begin with. But to be like, if you want to be a little bit aggressive, put it like one tick above this most recent swing high. Yeah, my risk would have been higher. I would have that was at 176, so I would have risked about $900 on that one. And then for the 1-to-1 to work, I would have had to put my take profit here. So a little bit riskier, but we had this and this liquidity to target, the 930 open, and of course this one. And as you can see, it looks like we are going to go and hit it. But I already took my 2 trades for today. Probably not going to trade anymore. That's it, yeah. So if I would have put it here, I would have been in a massive drawdown, but I would have been fine. So there goes that trade. So the second trade, it came here. So I saw price closing below it again, inversing this one. Then this time around, I was like, we're chopping a little bit. I'm just going to wait. So, and then we closed. Once we closed below this line and this in this area, then I got in again. So I got in again. My stop loss was at the point of invalidation, which is the most recent swing high. And then my take profit was right here. So I risked 135 to 200 tick. And this time around, I size down to MNQ because every time I lose a trade, then I size down to the micro. So if you lose a trade, you always want to size down. You don't want to. Most people size up, which I used to do that in the past, which is the wrong way of doing it. So if you lose, you want to size down until you get to that. You recuperate your loss, and then you want to go back to sizing up. So I size down to 5 micro contract. I target these equal lows. Look how like equal lows around the POI. They're a strong drawn liquidity. And look how close we got to it. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. And this 930, sorry. This one was my break-even area. So this one should have been technically, I should have taken like 2 or 3 contract off, but I didn't. I was a little bit tilted on this trade. So I was like, you know what? See, we are this close to hitting it. No way it's gonna reverse. So we came here. As soon as we hit this, I was like, okay, put my stop loss to break even. That's what I did. I put it slightly below the break even. And what do you know? Price took out the 930 open, got within like almost 10 ticks, 10, 15 ticks of my take profit, and just reverse within 2 minutes. Like 1, 2, 3. Reverse within 3 minutes. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. It's end of the year. It's the price action is not gonna be the prettiest. So what do you do? But yeah, strategy still works. We close below it and continued. If you would have gone for 1-to-1, you would have been fine. Even here, if you would have gone for 1-to-1, it would have been fine. I was just on the second trade. I was a little bit tilted. That one didn't work. And of course, we went closed way above it, took out this high, and then we're going down now. Gold, same sort of issue. Kind of didn't get, we didn't get it, we didn't get it, we didn't get it, and then just went down. It's end of the year. Price action is not going to be clean. I was looking at the London session. The London session price action was very clean, both on NQ and gold. I was like, wow, I should have traded. I should have just stayed all night and traded the London session, but that's not healthy. And silver is pretty good too. Silver moves insane. Look at that. From the market open until here, that's 2,400 ticks on silver. It moves wilder than NQ. So you gotta treat silver with extreme cautious, because silver moves, and it moves crazy. Look at that. Just consolidate. Silver moves very similar to gold. Just consolidate, shoots up, consolidate, shoots up, consolidate, shoots up, and then when it dumps, it just dumps. Asia Open would have been a good one to trade on silver, but I didn't. I was out watching the new Avatar movie. So yeah, we broke cleanly through it, came up. That's what I'm saying. Like Asian London session moves usually cleaner. Indication, correction, continuation. For those of you that don't know the strategy, watch the strategy video. I made like 2-3 strategy videos, and yesterday's video is the same. I went more in depth on back testing on it. That's it. So we are adding silver, gold, and NQ. Not gonna trade silver as much, but if I do, I'll let you guys know. That's it. Hopefully that was helpful. Do not trade your stop loss. Do not trade your profit and loss. Trade your market structure, point of invalidation, one-on-one, liquidity. So very easy. Swing low, swing highs. To keep it simple. That's pretty much it. Join the community. Lots of people are joining. They're enjoying it. People are sharing their trades and whatnot. And once I have time, I will add more to it. That's it for today. I love you guys. See you guys tomorrow.